this is Lance and welcome back to my channel. Currently we're just wrapping up this 2022 Aston Martin Vantage. It's a beautiful black car with a black interior with the highlights of yellow or lime, I should say, a neon color striping. And what we did in this car, as you can see, is a beautiful interior. You know, it's got the beautiful Aston. So what we did was we did a Apple CarPlay in here, and as you can see, it goes on the OEM screen. Now the way this works is, I'll start from the beginning on it. The way that get this unit to work in the car is obviously the car's got to be in on position, and then you basically have to go, as you can see, we've got the screen up there. To actually get it to go into CarPlay mode, you want to hit this button here, which is the star. You want to hold it down, and then our Apple CarPlay will come up there. Now, for the best results on this unit, as you can see, if you use the knob, you can see it controls the actual unit itself. So you have, the unit's actually made by ZZ2, and I've done this car maybe once or twice already. I've done this car, actually this is the second version of this car, and this is a 2022. So as you can see, you have your ZT2 up here, you have your phone controls up here, and you have your music, you have your maps. And for the best results in this setup is you want to tie your Apple CarPlay in and use it for music streaming specifically. And let me say that again, music streaming specifically, because if you use the phone feature, you'll find that the factory one, to me, gives better audio. And if you call them, they'll tell you the exact same thing from ZZ2. And it's not because the Bluetooth kits are horrible, it's just that the factory one actually spent a lot more time and energy just to make that actually work really well. So your best results is if you want to use your phone, you best use your factory controls here. So if you want to use your Siri, you just hit the button here and it launches your Siri. So if you're going to call somebody, you always use your Siri the way you're supposed to use your Siri, where you basically go call mom or call home. So if somebody physically calls you, you want to use your answer button on the steering wheel or your hang up button. And if you want to use your voice commands for the Siri, use them here. You do not want to use the actual controls of the radio itself, or I should say of the radio controls itself, or your phone. And the reason why is because the phone kit itself, if you touch your phone, it reverts to the CarPlay mode. If you use the steering wheel controls, it uses the radio itself. I should say the factory Bluetooth. So you want to pair up your factory Bluetooth first, then you pair up your Apple CarPlay unit after that, and then you'll get on the on-screen controls. Now the way we did it is you have all your controls here, and you want to go to your music apps or your music setups based on what you got going on up here, and your knob does everything here. Now if you want to go back and you want to use like anything like you want to listen to OEM radio, you would hit the button here, hold it down, the star button, and it's revert back to there. And then you can go up and you can go back to menu here, and you can go up to media, and you can go to radio if you want to. And then if you want to go to phone, you can go to phone here, and you can basically do everything you want from there. As you can see, is my phone paired up. As you can see, my name's on there. I'll give you signal strength like that. And if you want to hear the radio, you go back up to the jaw controller, go to radio, and you got your radio selection that you have. So all the OEM controls still work on the car. You can basically make a call from the factory phone kit, and you can basically take the Apple CarPlay and just play your music. So if you want to hear a track, let's go back to the Apple CarPlay. So I'll hit the button here. Let's play a song. Let's do let's go my library. Recently added, and we'll go something that's non-monetized. Forgot to tell you, you have to switch it to aux. So if you're in the screen here, you're in the main screen, for you to listen to the audio, you have to go up to the media and go to media again, Go to your media player, and you want to be on media interface 1 because you can either use 1 or 2. I use 1 in this case, and you can hear your actual music. If you go back here, by holding that down, you can actually hear what's going on. Let's go back to the beginning of the track. So here's an audio track that you can hear for the factory beat setup, with the factory setup. Really good sounding. Like I said, you have to remember, in this case I plugged it directly into, if you look in here, USB 1, and there's 2 in there. You just have to make sure you're on USB 1 when you go on the aux. That's it.